The bicycle rider talking about an event coming up, a cycling event called the Tour de Lee. I'm going to be bringing my camera out there and doing some YouTube video. But the Tour de Lee is a non-competitive bicycle ride in South Louisiana that benefits the Cancer Association. It's also a bike ride that brings a lot of us together. If you're a competitive cyclist, sometimes you can't invite your friends, family, and neighbor to some of these events because they get dropped right away. Well, the Tour de Lee is for everybody. I'm going to post a link. Look at the video from last year. You'll see people out there on beach cruisers. You'll see people out there on hybrid bikes, mountain bikes, old people, young people, people of all body shapes and all sexes. So it's one of those events that are great for everybody. They have routes from 10 to 62 miles. I'll be doing the 62-mile route. So if anybody wants to ride with me, Bart the Bicycle Rider, it is a non-competitive, so we probably won't be pushing massive pace, but this is a good time for us to just enjoy the ride. It's great when a lot of us hammerheads could get together and do something for a bigger cause. You know, you can't get much of a bigger cause than cancer. You know, so most of us have been affected by cancer ourselves or a loved one. I know my mom's been through cancer, so you know it hits home when I can do something to benefit an organization like the Louisiana Cancer Organization. You know, they give most of their proceeds right back to cancer patients in one way or the other, and it gets a lot of us cyclists together. So March here in South Mississippi, here in Louisiana, you know, March, the weather starts to get super nice. I'm in February right now. Look at me. I'm enjoying a bicycle ride in the National Seashore. Beautiful sunset going down. And that's one thing. Cycling brings you to amazing outdoor places, and Fontainebleau State Park is one of those amazing outdoor places. I mean, they have multi-100-year oak trees with the moss, and they're so big it takes 4 or 5 people to hug a tree out there. It's right on the water of Lake Pontchartrain, and then you ride through the park and out to a place called the St. Tammany Trace. The St. Tammany Trace is, I believe it's a rails to trails. I just rode it a couple weekends ago. It's a really nice ride. It's protected, so it's one of those rides that if you are a cyclist, you can invite a bicycle enthusiast. You can invite a neighbor. You can invite a friend. You can bring a family member. You don't even have to bring your road bike, you know, bring a hybrid bike and just ride for the fun of it with your neighbors, with your friends, meet people. There's going to be plenty of competitive cycling events coming up here in 2026, and I plan on doing a global expedition. I want to be out at the Tour de France again this year. But this is one of those to get you started. If you're in a neighboring state, or shoot, if you're halfway across the United States and it's cold where you're at, put this on your calendar. March 28th, Tour de Lee in Covington, Louisiana, starts at Fontainebleau State Park. I'll put the information in my link of this video, or I should say in the description. And right now through Valentine's Day, they do have a discount. So, you know, that'd be a great Valentine's present. It's like the 11th of February right now. So if you haven't bought a Valentine's Day present, or if you already have, this is a second Valentine's Day present. Give someone you love a ticket to this event, because it does show that you love them. You want them to have a happy, healthy lifestyle. Show someone you love that you love yourself. It's hard to love someone if you can't love yourself. And loving yourself has to do with, you know, keeping healthy. You know, keeping an open mind to disease. You know, any of us can come down with cancer. I'm not a cancer doctor, but I believe some of it's genetics, some of it's lifestyle, some of it's luck, some of it's regional conditions. You know, you never know when you're going to have cancer. And it's nice to know that there's organizations, and it's nice to know that you've given to those organizations when you didn't have cancer. Or if you're a cancer survivor, or if you know someone, you know, it's just good. It's part of life. And it's part of life is living. Living is getting a bicycle, you know, and you don't have to have a high-end carbon fiber road bike like this. This is my Trek Madone Gen 8. I really, really like this bike. First time I've been on it in a while, because I've been riding my mountain bike, my gravel bike, but beautiful out here in Mississippi right now. And Louisiana is just one of our neighboring states. A lot of the Louisiana riders come over to ride with us a lot. let's go over there and ride with them. And if you're, like I said, if you're in a Michigan or a northern state, hop in your car and come down here. You can register for the event now, and that puts it on the calendar. There's plenty of cool places to stay. I'm going to be staying in the campground there. So there's an awesome campground. Grab a spot, hang out with me. We can have a bonfire and eat some s'mores before the event. And I'm going to be hanging out afterwards. They're going to have live music, food, and like I said, they are going to have a health fair. So you can have, I guess, cancer screenings and stuff. I pay for my own insurance through the marketplace. So for me to see a specialist cost me $75 right out of my pocket, even though I pay a monthly fee for my health insurance. I'm going to go get this cancer screening for free. So what I usually pay $75, I mean, that's the entry fee to this thing anyway, or roughly. So, gosh, look at that sunset going down. I love the sport of cycling. You guys know I'm having a little bit of a hard time since I lost my bike shop. And the bike shop's still in Biloxi. It's just I don't own it anymore, and I'm kind of in a financial pickle because of that. But I still love cycling, and I love sharing cycling, and I love sharing these events. So when they called me up and asked me if I'd be an ambassador for this event, I thought that, man, that'd be cool to get paid to be an ambassador. Well, it's not a paid position, but I get to at least share the love of cycling with other people and, be an ambassador for this. So I get a free entry fee. And I'm happy about that because right now there's a couple events like the Rouge Roubaix. I want to do the Rouge Roubaix next weekend in St. Francisville. I don't have the money to enter the dang race, which is kind of a shame. But so yeah, I appreciate the event coordinators at least offering me a free entry. I appreciate that. And if any of you are doing an event and you wanted an ambassador, gosh, I could help promote it and be an ambassador for that too. So anyway, this is not about me right now. This is about the Tour de Lee, and I want to see all my friends, meet new friends, cyclists. I just want to bring awareness that this event is happening in Louisiana on March 28th. I'll be there, and if you need any information beforehand, or if you need some coaching, hit me up, Bart the Bicycle Rider. Hey, if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. It sure does help the channel. I've been a little bit underground lately, but I'm ready to poke my head out of the sand, get back on my bike, and share the love of cycling with my friends and family. And I will be at the Tour de Lee in Louisiana. Oh shit, I just dropped my helmet. Oh shoot, I just dropped my helmet. I did a video on that helmet. Well, that's that new Trek helmet. All right, let me go grab my helmet and go check out the sunset on the beach. Bart the Bicycle Rider, over and out for now. See you guys at Tour de Lee.